Middletown, the U.S. Education Secretary, will be right here in Connecticut.
Yeah, Miguel Cardona will be addressing a number of current issues, including the importance of high-quality career training programs within correctional facilities. And Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones joins us now live outside of Middlesex Community College, where the Secretary will be speaking. Marcy, how does this topic tie into the college?
Good morning, and great question. Well, a large focus has been placed on higher education within correctional facilities, hopefully to get them a great job on the other end. And the way that the Secretary says to do this is through partnerships. Now, this is a big part of the Second Chance Pell Month. Secretary Cardona will visit Cheshire Correctional Institution to really observe how career pathways are discussed within a classroom environment. A roundtable will follow with educators and advocates to discuss strengthening the relationships between correctional facilities and community colleges, the courses offered, and how beneficial these partnerships can really be for both schools and institutions. Back out here live, this will take place at Middlesex Community College starting at 2 p.m. Reporting live in Middletown, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.